Hey, it's magic.
Magic.
So today we've got some vintage for you. It's been a while since we played vintage. My deck's not really a tier 1 deck. I don't think yours really is either, but you may recognize yours from, well, all of our other videos.
From a previous format, yes.
Yeah. Or 2 or 3.
It just goes down the list and is always present.
Yeah, so I'm playing, I got my little Storm mana counters out here. It's pretty good. I'm playing a deck I'm calling Cobra Storm. Because the name that they gave when I found this deck list was like...
4 colors.
It was like blue, red, black, green. And that's not a very good deck name. So, Cobra Storm.
It explains exactly what it is. Raining cobras from the sky.
So, and what are you playing?
I'm playing Eldrazi.
Yeah, because it's crept.
Yeah, see,
so
it's
far.
not good enough to have a turn 3 reality smasher. You have to go for the turn 1.
You need to have it on turn 1. This is 5 damage immediately.
5 haste, turn 1, go.
So, yeah, and let's decide who's going to go first here with our dice that goes through the numbers. For some reason, it goes through the numbers 7 through 12
in Norwegian.
In Norwegian.
It's an excellent purchase.
Yeah. Actually, it was free. So, I'm going to roll a T.
Which is 10.
Which is 10.
I got...
And Lviv.
11.
Yeah. So, you beat me by 1.
first.
You're going first. This is Mr. Boopster right here. And we'll see you in game 1. All right. Game 1. Go ahead and show your hand to Mr. Boopster.
It's going to watch.
Yeah.
Boop. 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 Hand.
And here's what I have, Mr. Boopster. Boop. Fun stuff all around. I'll just plop him down right here.
Plop.
And go ahead. Start us off.
Wugan. Eldrazi Mimic.
Oh, no.
Eldrazi Mimic.
Oh, no.
Endless 1 for 2.
Yeah.
Endless 1 for 2.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Wow. Okay, well, yeah. You done?
Yeah.
Draw a card. Well, that's maybe a little bit slow.
Quite 6 bears on turn 1.
Not quite 6 bears. Yeah. Here's an underground sea. And I'll pass the turn. Wow.
Drop turn.
That's a tough one.
Eldrazi Temple.
Uh-huh.
Thought Knot's here.
Oh, that one's getting Force of Will, pitching a Merchant Scroll. Boop. Go to 19.
Swing for 8.
Go to 11.
It's your go.
Wow. Okay. Draw cards. Oh. Interesting. Let's go for... Jeez. Flooded Strand. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Play an Ancient Tomb.
Uh-huh.
And swing for 8.
I will take 8.
Enter go.
Go to 3. And then I'll go to 2 by cracking this. And that'll get, I guess... Yeah, that might have been the fastest I've ever seen the Eldrazi deck go. That was pretty good. And other than that Ancient Tomb, which you played later, that was like you could have done that in Modern.
Yeah.
You get another C.
I mean, this was the one in my starting hand, but I drew this one, so I didn't even have to pay the 2 life.
Yeah. Okay. Put those down. And then we'll draw for turn. Not great. Not ideal.
Not ideal?
Not ideal. I will play, however, Tropical Island. And then we'll make 3 a blue a black, and a
green just to mix it up.
Well, I do want a green for sure. Yeah. Okay, that's what we'll make. And then we'll cast Gush, returning these two to my hand.
Away!
And then we'll draw 2 cards. Come on, something good. That's, well. Okay, those go away. So we still have
I
all
think
these.
just the Gush goes away.
All these manas here.
Not those.
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry.
I don't think Gush would be quite as good if he had to sacrifice the lands.
No, not so much. I'll use the blue to cast a Preordain. So we're going to scry 2. And we're going to draw a card. And that would kill me if I cast it. So we're going to put those at the bottom. And we're going to draw a card.
Good old Vamp Tutor.
And that will
I think that's what it is. I mean, maybe it's a Gitaxian Probe, but...
That will not. It was a Gitaxian Probe.
Ah.
Yeah. 1 of in the deck. Huh. Well, I've got nothing. Got to go to discard, and we'll discard a Polluted Delta. Why not? To you, sir.
End of your turn. I'll go to 18 and cast Warping Whale, making myself a 1/1 Scion.
That sounds excellent.
Untap. Draw for turn. I mean, you gotta play it, but swing.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, you got me.
Ooh.
Couldn't find an artifact, unfortunately. So I'll take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and go to -7, and hopefully game 2 we won't have to face down 8 power on turn 1. All right, after that thrashing that took like 7 minutes, if that, I'll show my hand for game 2. Actually, let's do these in the order that they're going to happen. And then those as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. Not as good as your stuff, but good stuff.
Like how apparently it just curves out perfectly if you line it up how it's going to happen. Doot. 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 That's what we got.
Alrighty. So, I'm going to lead with Emerald, Jet, Cobra,
And then a land drop.
Polluted Delta, make a blue, cast Ancestral Recall, targeting myself.
God.
Draw 3.
Will we still be laughing when I place down 8 power on the board?
I don't know, but I'm scared of the prospects of that, of such a thing. Let's also crack this right now. Going to 19. Oop. That'll fetch up. I'm feeling a bit of... As soon as I find it... Underground Siege.
You gotta add another color.
Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll get Volcanic instead. That's what I think I'll do. I'll get Volcanic instead.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you already got a green and a black, so
True.
don't need to stack them up too much.
Really, the blue's the only thing that matters, and all of them have blue. So we'll get a Volcanic. And we'll add a blue with said Volcanic.
Bleh.
Or will we?
Will.
Let me still think on it. I want to look at my hand quickly. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to add a blue. We're going to cast a Ponder using that blue. So look at our top 3.
So many choices. Maybe.
Pretty good stuff, actually.
Well, that's no bueno.
I'll put them back like so and draw this one. And I'll pass the turn to you.
Draft turn. I think we're going to go for an Eldrazi Temple.
Mm-hmm.
And a Mox Pearl.
Yep.
And tapping it for just one colorless. Sorry. Thorn of Amethyst.
Thorn of Amethyst. So you still have a mana floating, yeah?
No, because I have to tap it for only one colorless. No, Eldrazi.
Oh, right. Because it's not Eldrazi. Yeah. I think we're pretty much obliged to...
Oh, he does have it.
Force that. Pitching. Thinking Flusterstorm. Because you don't have a ton of spells that aren't creatures. So we'll go to 18. Because it's instant or sorcery spell.
Chalice on 0.
Chalice on 0. You got it.
Turgo.
Untap.
I mean, you've already got your Moxes
True.
out, but...
Draw a card.
No free storm.
This is the case. Correct.
Well, I guess it is free storm still, because you're casting it.
Let's
You're just
cast
not getting the
a
mana.
Dak Faden. And I think I'm going to steal that. Yes, please. If I can't cast my own, I'll take yours. And I'll attack you for 2.
18.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draft turn. We got... Eye of Ugin.
Yep.
Eldrazi Mimic.
Yep.
And just tapping for one colorless.
Well, you can't tap Ivugan.
I don't know. I just went to tap lands. I did it right the first time. Matter Reshaper.
Yeah.
Turgo.
Untap. Draw a card. Almost like I knew that was there. Okay, so... what to do right now? I think we're going to start by going to 2 with Dak Faden, drawing 2 cards, targeting myself, obviously.
Yeah.
And discarding 2 cards, which are going to be... let's say... That's actually kind of tough.
So many choices now?
There's a lot of choices of stuff I could discard.
Does that mean it's all bad, or is it all good?
It's pretty good.
Ugh.
Pretty good stuff. Ruby and Trop.
Yeah, I guess the rubies aren't really doing anything anymore.
True. Then we'll cast another Cobra.
Cobra.
Using these 2 manas.
It's a lot of mana if you play a land.
Using my stolen mana. And then we'll play a Scalding Tarn. So 2 Cobra triggers.
2 Cobra.
I'm thinking blue. Oop. And then we'll crack this. Going to 17.
And finding all kinds of nuttiness. And 2 more mana.
2 more mana. Underground Sea. And I'll just add 2 more blue.
It's got 4
from
blue.
That.
You got 7 mana to work with at the moment.
I
It's
do.
just a bit of mana.
But unfortunately, I'm going to use that 4 in the black I just tapped to cast a Gush. Hard cast.
Hard cast.
Draw 2 cards. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. no nice way to do that. So I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. 5 attack.
5 attack. How important are these cobras to me now? I wonder. I don't know what you could play that I would really care that much about that doesn't just get countered by Chalice anyway, so I'll let Dak die.
Dak dies.
I think 2 cobras are better than having a Dak in play.
And we'll go for Wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
Wasteland your Underground Sea. It's got to strip you of all your blue.
I will tap for 2.
Does he have another Gush?
And I will cast a Gush for its ultimate cost. I'm going to add from this a blue and a black. So that's, of course, in response to the Wasteland,
Yes.
which protects that land from happening, or from triggering.
From
Draw 2
dying.
cards. Yes, I don't know what I'm even saying anymore.
Words are hard.
They're pretty hard. And
Figured I was safe. Because he had just gushed.
it's pretty good to figure. Yep, continue.
Well, it's your go.
I'll just let that mana
Goodbye, mana.
go away. And you're done. So we'll untap. We'll draw a card. It's kind of funny. So I'm at 17. It's a lot of life.
I mean, it's a bit.
It's a bit of life. We'll add 2 blacks.
Uh-oh.
And then another black. And cast a Necropotence.
That's not quite as bad. I was expecting a Yawgmoth's bargain, but...
Yeah. Yeah, that one would have been a little bit better. But
Just a bit.
you take what you get. So... Question is, how many do I need?
Clearly 16.
I'm thinking probably let's go for 7. 6. We'll go to 11.
A Revan.
So 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, covering up the field completely. Okay, so I'll get those on my end step.
Does he have any use for the rest of his mana?
That is the question. Let's go for... important is that? Probably not that important. I'm going to leave these 2 back, I think. And I will pass turn. So my end step, I get these cards.
What?
And then I'm going to have to discard some stuff.
Just a bit.
Which actually gets exiled because of Necropotence there. So...
No nuttiness with Yawgmoth's will.
No. So I need to go down to 7. So I'm keeping that, that. Which is 6. And that, I believe. Yes. So we'll exile Trop, Volcanic, Scalding Tarn, and Flooded
Apparently
Strand.
really don't want lands.
Yeah. Just don't need that many. Yep.
You do have 2 Lotus
That's it.
Cobras, so you don't really need to worry about any of that.
New.
Well, I mean, it's something.
Just need to keep one. Cavern of Souls.
5.
Attacking me for 5. Okay.
Question is if he needs more cards.
Well, I can't really, because I won't get this till my next one anyway. Another downside of Necropotence over the Ogmoth's Bargain, which would have, of course, been much, much better to have. But I will take 5, going to 6.
And it's your go.
On end step. No. So, untap. Skip my draw step. Good old Necro.
Who needs drawing?
Yeah, apparently. Apparently that is the case. I'm going to play a Scalding Tarn. And I'll add 2 blue from that. So I will use one of those blue to cast a Brainstorm, drawing 3 cards.
Brainstorm!
Okay.
Which means he has a few cards that he probably wants to get rid of.
2 back. And just in case it matters in this instance, I will also keep track of storm count.
Which is very high.
Which is extremely high right now. At 1. So, putting back 2 things. I think those 2 things are going to be these 2 things. Okay. Then I am going to use this other blue to cast a Mystical Tutor, storm count of 2. So, search for an instant or sorcery, reveal it, shuffle, put it back on top, yada yada, you know the drill.
Whatever instant could he be finding?
Or sorcery.
Or sorcery.
I think it's going to be a Tendrils of Agony.
I was expecting Yawgmoth, but...
No. That would also, I'm sure there's a line that will work with
yeah,
that,
there's a line.
This will work as well.
Because you know you got that.
Yeah. If there's a Lotus in there, and I had a way of getting Chalice of the Void off the table, then, yeah, absolutely. So, that goes on top. Then, we will cast a Gitaxian Probe for 2 life. See some cool
pretty
stuff
impressive.
there. Now, although this was free, it technically does cost 1, so it does get around Chalice, if anyone's wondering. Which it shouldn't be, but we'll draw that card. Wow, what a shock. Look what we drew.
It's like almost like you knew it was there.
Almost. It is almost like that. We will then
get a whole bunch of mana.
Crack Scalding Tarn, going to 3. Look pretty silly if I don't have any lands left. 2 left.
2 left.
Well, actually, I guess I knew I had the island there. So we'll get an Underground Sea with that.
Which is going to add...
I'm thinking about it.
So many choices. There's like 5 choices.
There are 5 choices. Let's, just to be on the safe side, go black, black. Okay. So, we will then tap these for a black, a green,
and a white.
And a white. And a white. And we will also make a blue.
Bleh. But you have no way of making a red. You can't add to the family.
It's true. We'll use that blue and a white to cast a Hurkyl's Recall. Storm count 4. So he's... oh, sorry. I'm targeting myself.
Are you sure? Because there's a chalice here.
Oh!
It's not going to work
Okay,
quite
we'll
as
target
cleanly.
you. We'll target you.
Whoop.
I think I still have enough mana to do everything I want to do anyway.
Yeah. Good old chalice on 0. Oh, this
all
isn't
target
graveyard.
artifacts in play owned by target player. So that's also this one.
I get it back.
So my storm count's now 4. And that lets me cast... I mean, I could have cast it anyway. Just would have got countered.
Yeah.
But we'll cast a Mana Crypt, going to 5. We'll cast a Sapphire, going to 6. We'll then tap Underground Sea for a bleu.
Bleh.
And we'll cast Gush, returning these 2 to our understand. Drawing 2 cards. That puts me at 7, because I don't think I counted that yet. Yes?
No, you haven't counted that yet.
Okay.
He also counted the Sapphire and the... Yeah.
Yep. I do believe
I'm at
so.
18, so you
You're
only need
18.
Storm 9.
And I think... we will then... It's a nice way to do this. Well, I guess technically you're only at 14, because I can attack you.
All right.
And I don't think the Eldrazi deck has any way of like producing instant speed blockers or killing stuff.
I don't know.
in
You
instant
kind of
speed.
know all of the cards in my hand.
It's that too.
This Chalice of the Void's going to come
That's
out of
pretty
nowhere
good.
and block.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I was trying to think of ways to do this fancy, but I don't think I need to. So we're going to use our black
And the green.
and our green. We're actually going to, just to be on the safe side, 2 colorless, 2 black.
What have you got?
There's really no point to doing this, but we will tendrils you for 8.
16, so I go to 2. Better spend that mana in your pool before it empties. Could be important.
I should. So that was how much? 16 I did?
16.
So I go back up to 19.
Change places.
And sure, because why not? We'll use a black cast Vampiric Tutor. Going to 17.
It's to be difficult.
Storm count 9.
Oh, yeah.
Could get a Mind's Desire. I have no way of drawing it, but I could get it. And we'll just
So close.
find a thing. Doesn't really matter. And I'm afraid I can't use these 2 mana, so we'll just let them
Goodbye.
die and attack you for 4.
That puts me in -2, so dead.
All right. So that was extremely long-winded, and I probably could have done it more efficiently, but that's okay. I'm not used to playing Storm,
Yeah.
so I think that worked pretty well. And also, Necro's a really hard card to use.
Just a bit.
So we will see you in Game 3. All right, Game 3.
Show my hand. Doot. Doot. Hand.
And I've got these fun and exciting things. All right,
My play.
start us off.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Ivugan. Endless one. 2.
All right, you've got yourself a bear.
Go.
Okay.
There's no 3 other ones to join.
Draw a card. Yeah,
It's all alone.
apparently. So we'll play a Tropical Island. We'll cast a Fast Bond. It's pretty spectacular, pretty spiffy.
This is when you reveal that you only had lands.
And just do nothing with them. Just drop the entire hand and pass the turn. We will play a Scalding Tarn as our extra first land, going to 19. Crack that, going to 18.
Doing all my work for me.
Apparently. And we'll get Underground Sea, which luckily I don't have to play.
It'd just be a little bit expensive if you had to pay for every land that enters.
Yeah. And the wording on this is like super old and sketchy, but I know that's not how it works.
You may put as many lands into play as you want each turn. Fast Bond does 1 damage to you for every land beyond the first that you play in a single turn.
Just weird wording, but it
Yeah.
does say play, and this isn't technically being played.
It's being put.
It's being put. Put to the test. Let's add a blue. Let's cast a gush. So return these 2
I was
lands.
kind of expecting Ancestral with how often you've
Drawing
had
2
it.
cards.
Or at least from last game. Just
Okay, that's pretty good.
Turn 1.
That's pretty good. So we have a blue in our pool.
bleh.
Blue in the pool. This could be very interesting. A very interesting thing that's happening.
Could it?
Yes. Extra land, 16. And the blue in the pool. Oop, forgot one. Black Lotus, crack that as well for some black.
So you got 6. Oh,
Bargain.
no.
So it could be interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
It's pretty interesting.
that's a bit of mana.
So, 15, draw a card. 14, draw a card. Actually, just in case, I should probably keep track of storm count, shouldn't I?
Yeah, now, yes.
Now that some stuff is happening. So I fast bonded, I gushed, I black lotused, and I bargained.
Yeah.
Okay. So where was I? 14, and I drew 2 cards so far off of it, so that's correct. Bargain 13. Let's see here.
So many choices. You may as well just like draw 12 more cards and see what you can do.
I should, but there are better ways.
Probably. I just figured that would be the best way for you to peter out, and then I'll just go.
Boop. I think I'm going to return these and cast another gush for 5.
I mean, who needs more lands? Just
Draw 2 cards.
play the same 2 ones over and over again.
Exactly. So that's storm count 5. I think I'm going to play an underground sea, go to 12.
See.
We will also this will do it.
Will it?
I think so. So, black, cast a Vampiric Tutor. Going to 10.
Already lost half your life in the first turn.
I did do that. That's true.
Though I think I know what you're probably going to find.
That. Oops. Not those.
Not those.
Not those. Okay. Put that on top. And we'll go ahead and go to 9. Draw a card. Wow, what a shock.
Whoever would have guessed that'd have been there.
Never. Never once in life.
It was just a 4-life tutor, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah. So, we will play Polluted Delta, 8.
Really doesn't like life.
Crack it, 7. Not a fan of living. And that'll fetch. Yada, 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 yada. Underground Sea.
It's all dark and underground.
It's pretty underground. And we'll play Mana Crypt, 7. 3. Cast a Yawgmoth's Will. 8. So that gets exiled.
You didn't even find your Ancestral Recall first. Come on.
Didn't need to. So then we will recast Black Lotus, going up to 9.
Recast Gush and recast Gush.
Recast a Gush. Return these. 10. Draw 2.
Bwop, bwop.
I guess that's the in case of emergencies fund.
Yeah.
And then we will play another Underground Sea, going to 6. We will make a black with that. Recast Vampiric Tutor, going to 11.
Oh, so you're just going to find all of the
5.
combo pieces this way.
4.
4.
And that will, of course, fetch Tendrils of Agony. I don't need to tell you, but I'm going to.
That's what I thought you got last time.
No. Gotta be fancy. That's what you gotta do.
And then you gotta draw 3 more cards, so you're at 1, and then kill me.
Yep. So, Tendrils on top. I actually need to play another land to do that as well, so there's that as well.
There's that.
So we'll play another Underground Sea, go to 3. We'll pay life, draw a card, go to 2. And I'm thinking, should I draw 1 more card?
Yeah.
Do you have anything that could deal
No.
1 damage to me? I don't think
mana?
you do.
With no mana?
I don't think you
free?
do. Oh,
I
but
don't.
Here's the question, though. Do I draw a card or do I play another land?
It depends. Do you have an Ancestral Recall to utilize the land for?
We'll draw another card. Go to 1. And Tendrils you for 12.
That's a bit.
So 24 life. That's a pretty good
I
swing.
got 1 turn. Dead.
Just in case I had some redundancies.
Just a bit. I mean, I had a nice, this into this into this into this. I was at a Thorn, but apparently...
Yeah, Thorn would have been good on turn 1. Had you been able to do it.
Nope. Sad face.
Wow. So that's pretty much vintage in a nutshell.
Yeah, it really is vintage in a nutshell.
Yeah. So that was another lovely round of Magic, and we will see you next week with some more of that. Probably not vintage. Well, definitely not vintage.
Nah.
Because there's only 3 decks in vintage, and these aren't 2 of them.
No.
But yeah, we will see you next week with some other stuff. So join us again for that. And Mr. Boopster, of course.